Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so today, this is Sincerely Michelle, and I am going to share my kitchen with you guys today so that you guys can see what I do. On my Sundays, I normally stay home and try to cook something to eat. And I just happened to run out of my Seamoss. So I am preparing to make some Seamoss for today so that I can have it, make sure I'm taking it during the week. Get all of those extra vitamins. As we know, that Seamoss has multiple vitamins. And look, y'all don't have to take my word for it. You can Google Seamoss and see all of the vitamins and things that they have that can help us and repair some of the stuff that we have going on inside of us. Anyway, so I mixed two different sea mosses today. I have the purple kind and then I have the golden. So there are two kinds that I've normally mix. I buy my sea moss from different places. I get it from Jamaica, I get it from St. Lucia, and I also get it from Maine. And it's one more other place, I don't remember. But so those are the four places I normally buy my sea moss from, because you have to be very careful to make sure that you're buying the real stuff versus the stuff that, the United States makes to give us, to keep us, under that health rule over there that they try to keep us going to these doctors. Anyway, we get off of that. So this is the sea moss that I'm going to prepare today, and I just wanted you. So let me just go back. So I soak it overnight, so it comes dry in a dry form, and then I put it in my tin, and I try to use only tin or glass, not plastic, when I'm dealing with certain things. So I put it in my tin or glass bowl and I sit it out overnight. I cover it up and I sit it overnight. And then obviously when I first put it in, it's very tight and small, but then once it sits in the water overnight, then it expands. And so I put it in overnight. I get up now and then I will start preparing it. And so I will show you guys how I prepare my sea moss. Hey guys, good morning, because it's still morning over here for me. So, you guys said that you would want to see me make some more of my little cooking shows. Not the best cook, but again, it's eatable. I can eat it. I'm sure if you eat it, you'll like it as well. Okay. And obviously, we can all cook something, but we cook it differently. So don't come for me and be like, oh, that ain't how you make it. You're supposed to put this in it, put that in it, blah, 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 blah. All of us cook different, so therefore, it may be different stuff, but it can still come out the same. We just cook different and we add different seasonings to our food. So with that being said, I don't know, and I know I shouldn't have it, but I'm having it anyway because of my cholesterol. But I decided to make me some curry shrimp with chickpeas. I don't know about anybody else, but I love chickpeas and I love curry chickpeas. And so I'm just gonna put the two together. That's how I am. I am that just throw the stuff in the pot kind of girl, mix it up, however it come out, that's how it works out. Normally it comes out good, but I'm just saying, I'll mix some stuff up in a minute, but it normally comes out pretty good. So, I like curry chickpeas and I like curry shrimp. So I'm gonna have curry shrimp with chickpeas, with white rice. I'm gonna finish off that yam that we had the other day. I'm gonna cut that up, just boil that, because I really liked it, that yam. And I'm not like a big rice eater. I'll rather have like the yam or the potatoes. But I do both because, it's nice to switch up. And then I'm going to have some, I found when I went to ShopRite the other day, I found some green beans. So I'm going to make some green beans fresh string beans, green beans, whatever. Fresh green beans with some rice, with the yams and the curry shrimp chickpeas. That's going to be my meal for today. And probably for the next couple of days, because being on that site, you got to hurry up and try to find something to eat. And this is me. Sorry, I should have let y'all see this. I made this morning, made tea this morning, and this morning's tea was ginger, turmeric, and cloves. Yeah, ginger, turmeric, and cloves. And what I do is get the root. I'm not sure if you can see it. I get the root of all of them, and I put them in a pot, and I boil them, and I make tea. It's very delicious. And then I put, I don't do regular sugar, so I use agave. Let me show y'all what that is. I use agave. I don't use sugar, or if I don't have agave, I didn't know if they would have it down here, so I did buy me some when I came down here. Or I would use natural honey. So I have this, so I'm able to use this. So I use agave, and I squeeze two key limes in that as well. And it's very delicious. And then, because anytime you use turmeric, you always have to have black pepper. They say that the black pepper with the turmeric ignites whatever's in it. So I put a little sprinkle of the black pepper in it, and then I also put some Seamoss in my tea as well. And as I said earlier, I am making Seamoss today as well. So I still have it here soaking. And I told you guys that I soak it overnight, and then I'll wash it and then make it. So I'll be making that as well, Seamoss into gel, because I like to put it in the jars, and then every time I drink something, I'll put a spoonful or two inside, so that I'm drinking it every day. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, y'all want this party started right? Okay, again, y'all know my favorite, grapeseed oil. So I got my grapeseed oil. I have got my shrimps washed in the vein. Okay, shrimps washed in the vein. I'm gonna season them up a little bit. So what I'm going to put in them is going to be black pepper. Remember, black pepper for everything for me. Love the black pepper. I don't know why, because it doesn't taste like anything. My onion powder and everything. And this is just a tad bit. This is paprika. I just put a little bit, not much, just a little bit. Got my chicken cube, what is it? Bouillon, whatever you call it. Got that. Just mix that in. Little all-purpose. Not a lot. And the main ingredient. Y'all know I had to bring this stuff down here from the U.S. because you like what you like. And all my Jamaican people, y'all know, don't play. This is what? The best curry that you can buy in Jamaica. I don't know about nowhere else, but I know in Jamaica, I know this is one of the favorites, the Beta Pack. So I have the Beta Pack. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. Like 2 spoons. Okay. And then, because I don't want it to touch my hand, I'm just going to mix it with this fork. Just let it sit in here for a minute. Okay. So I'll just mix this together and then I'm going to put it to the side. So now, I'm going to put a little oil in the pot. Turn this around so you see what I'm doing over here. Yes, those are different than ours. You got to pump the button. So, put some water in here. Yeah, for me. Faithful and it's true, the whole world in his hands. Move this off of the stove. Okay, let that get hot. So then, I got my Goya chickpeas. So as a norm, this is just like, normally I'll take this and I use it like when I'm making salads and stuff, but I love chickpeas. But I also have the dry ones, which sometimes I'll just soak them and then boil them and then put them in the freezer bags and put them in the freezer to have them. But you know, this is more convenient for me today. And for all y'all Caribbean people, especially my Jamaican ones, don't judge me. But I got coconut milk, but I have to get this kind. So it's going to serve the same purpose. And I know I should have, because I got plenty of coconuts, I should have went the old-fashioned way, but not today. I couldn't do it today. Another day. So we got to use what we have. So I want to put a little oil in the pot. Let me get my potato. So, I'm just going to put a little bit in the pot with the oil. Hey, just a little bit. bring you out closer so you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to just put the chickpeas in there, because I like them to get a little soft, and anybody who eats chickpeas know that they could be a little hard. And I probably need to come off of this eye, because for some reason this eye cooks so fast, and I don't want to cook fast. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna put a little water in that. Remember, we do bottled water. Hey. Like the chickpeas, I like them to soften up. So I'll cook those, let them soften up. In the meantime, while those are cooking, let's go back over here. I'm going to cut up my onion. Cut up my onion. Now remember, y'all, it may not look like how you would make it, but this is my version, and so that's how we're gonna do it. Cut my onion out. I like onion. I put onion in just about everything I always cook, which, you know, I'm sure everybody cook with onions. I noticed down here they cook mostly with the red onion, but I always cook with, I cook with the red onion too, but for the most part this. So we'll put the onions inside, let it cook down with that. Yeah. Now we got the onions, and garlic. And we'll do. I put garlic in everything as well. Put 3 cloves of garlic. And again, everything is taste per person. Like, you know, some people are like, oh God, that's too much. Or that's, you know, it depends on what you like. So whatever you like, that's, you know, that's what you put in it. That's what I like. Cut up more garlic. And then I cut not a lot, but just a little bit of carrot. So I cut this up, then I'm gonna cut a little carrot up. Also, I like to put just a couple of pimento seeds I like to put in it as well. cut our carrot. Now, I'm over here showing off. I'm gonna cut my finger off. Oh my God. Yeah, just a little carrots. And again, it's up to people what they want, you know, to put in. Remember, it's your food, so all that you can take is see what other people do and how other people make it, and then, you know, go from there, like kind of make your own, you know, take or leave away from whatever you see somebody else do. So, these are my carrots. I'm dropping all over the place. And I want to put in. Okay. All right. That's put down. And then I'm going to also add oh Lord, I'm stuck. I'm going to drop the little carrots on the floor. Just a piece of pepper, not a lot. I'm sorry for all the people who think I'm messing this curry up. But you ain't gonna know till you taste it. Then I'm going to add some coconut milk. Mm-hmm. Add a little pepper. Put this up. Put this up. Garbage. Okay. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. So now we gotta have pepper. So now I'm gonna put some pepper in it. And normally, I don't know why, but the pepper down here, this is a different pepper. You gotta use like 20 pieces of pepper to get a little, well, maybe because of what I'm using. But it just seems like you gotta use a lot of it to get, you know, hot. And I don't like it hot, but I like it hot enough that I can taste the hotness. Okay, maybe a little salt. Remember, we use the sea salt. And I'm not putting in a lot. Try not to use. Try to use the other salts more than I use this salt. Let's take a little taste. Okay, so that is that. So I've let it cook long enough because you know you don't really cook shrimp but so much. So I'll let you look in it before I put that. So this is what it's looking like. Just making it a little bit soft. So now I'm going to put our shrimp in it. Mix it all up. Let me get a big spoon because that ain't cutting. Okay, you guys can see it. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Cover it up. Let it cook through. Marinate in the pot. Pull back. Okay. So let's go back over here. Everybody is wanting. Put a little bit more coconut milk in it. Clean it up. So I'm going to let it cook a little bit. Let me put just a little bit more water. Not a lot. Well, I'm making y'all miss all these important little steps. So just put a little bit more water in it. Okay, I'm gonna put the top on, let it cook a little bit. Just want you to see the gravy. So it'll thicken up, but that's the gravy. Probably gonna wind up putting some more pepper in that. Not hot enough. So, you know what? And normally, I don't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. That's a lie. Wait. That's a lie. But I think I'm going to, only because I'm tasting it, and I want a different taste. I want a different taste. So because I want a different taste, and again, everything is optional, I'm going to cut up a little tomato and some tomato in it as well. Just to give, it'll be like a tanging kind of taste. Again, it's up to you. But this is mine, and I gotta eat it. So, I'm just gonna put some of this tomato in it and let it cook in with it. It ain't gonna hurt none of y'all. Don't judge me. Okay. And then, the last thing, and then nothing else is going to go in that pot. This is the last thing. A little thyme. Okay. That's the last thing. All right. Gonna get this stand right. So I'll put the thyme in. Now, we are going to get these string beans going. Let's get these string beans picked. That's the only thing I don't like about them, that you gotta pick them. But I like the string beans itself. I love string beans. So, get these clean. Yeah. So, all I do is pluck the top off, and that's it. Just pluck off the top. So it don't take that long, but I just don't like doing it. So pick, pluck, pluck, pluck. And I don't think they grow these down here because these be in the imported section when you go to the market. And and that's the thing. Like some of this stuff is I guess by the time it comes in and you put it out and stuff, it just for me, it just be a little stale on the stale side. Or like these normally in the U.S. I can pop these off with my hands, but these are, I'm having a hard time trying to pop it off my hands, so I have to get the knife. But they be, you know, fresher, I guess, if that's what you want to say. Where you're able to pluck it, where these is like you have to literally get the knife to pluck them. Yeah, the knife, because I'm struggling. Don't want to struggle. And I love string beans, and I know everybody make them different depending on where you come from. Again, this is probably the second time I've had string beans since I've been in Ghana. And I'm going to be very honest, even the first time when I had them, I had a hard time with plucking them. And even when it came down to eating them, it was a little different too. Like it took longer to cook even. Like it's almost like they was waxy. So let's see what happened this time. Because I was cooking for a long time. I was like, what the world is going on here with the daggone string beans? And I know, like I said, I don't think that they harvest these down here. I don't think they do anything with these. I think this is American, a U.S. Product, you know, as far as cooking is beans. Because down here, since I've been here, the only real vegetable as I see is probably like the cabbage, and like they have their own spinach down here as well. But that's it really. I don't really see that much like you know, we have a lot of vegetables. Any other vegetables, even like broccoli, it's imported. It is not made here because it's always in the imported section at the grocery store. That's shrimps is something we don't really have to cook that long. So let's see what we got, y'all. I don't want to overcook them. Let's look. Yeah, that's done. Because this is shrimp. They don't take that long to cook. I'm going to tape on now. So, I hope you guys are seeing that. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's it with the chickpeas. Look like little corn, but it's not. The chickpeas. So I'm going to go ahead and let me just do the one more taste. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh shoot. You know, oh man, I'm messing with y'all. I forgot to put a little potato in there. I always like try to put a little potato in there to cook down a little bit because it makes the gravy thick as well. So I always put like one little small potato in there. It's all good. Yeah, it's fine. It's too late now because the longer I cook those, you know, them shrimp get hard on you. So I'm just going to turn that off and that's done. Look at that. That's done. Then, let's finish our string beans. Finish our string beans. Oh Lord. I'm telling you, it's that tomato that when you put, y'all just try it. Don't say, oh, she's putting tomatoes in it. Yeah, no, just try it first before you chew me out. But that tomato sometimes make a world of difference. Like it's a different, like a different kind of taste. I can't explain it. I just know. I don't do it all the time, but it depends on when I taste it, what it tastes like, and then I'm like, let me add this tomato in it, and that's it. I'm gonna tear them shrimps up. Look, I had no shrimps since I've been here, and I was in the U.S. honey. I was tearing them shrimps up, and cholesterol was just going up and up and up. Cause y'all know shrimp is bad for your cholesterol, and I used to be tearing them up. Oh my God! And this is the first time. Yeah, I think since well, no, I'm lying. I had some when we went out to eat one night. But I'm talking about your own home cook. Now, this is my first time having. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make this whole bag, because I know if I don't make the whole bag, then I'm gonna wind up throwing them out, because I don't want to make all of that and then not eat it. Let me try. Let me see. Yeah, let me try to put this back, and then I'll have the next setting. Alright, let's rinse it off. And those I like. Put those in a non-stick pan, and I'm going to show you why. Because sometimes, like I said, you have to cook these for a very long time. So I put it in my frying pan here. And we wash them off. It's very important. Wash off everything. I soak my meat in vinegar and lemon juice. And they said it's good to soak your vegetables in baking soda, or baking soda or baking powder. That's what they said. Because ain't no telling what they're giving us. That's why we got to come down here and plant our own stuff. At least you know what you put in your stuff versus not knowing. All right, guys. So I rinsed off my string beans. Rinsed off the string beans. Lord have mercy. So turn on the stove. Let me just put this here, because I don't want it to be cooking all along. Okay. So let the pan get hot, and cut an onion. Let's cut our onion. Like saving my seeds. And this we cut our pepper. But it looked like a lot of oil, but it's not because this it's going to all evaporate. Okay. So we put our onions. Okay. Oh, early this is faithful and true. Everything's gonna be alright. So, I know I probably shouldn't, but I like tomatoes, so we're gonna put some tomatoes in these string beans. So we're gonna put tomatoes in here. Even the vegetables down here that, locally, they don't have this, I don't know, it's just a different, everything's just a different taste. And again, I don't know if it's because coming from the US and you're used to different, but the stuff just, everything just tastes different. Okay. All right, so now I take these and put everything in the bag. And in this, I put garlic. I like to put garlic paste or the other garlic. So that I like garlic, so I like to put some of this in it. A little bit more. Put a little bit more. Alright. Then I'll bring you a little closer so you can see what it's looking like. And then I'll let it, it's almost like I fry it. And then for seasoning purposes, just a tad salt, not a lot, but just enough. Pepper and everything. And this is what else? This is onion powder, so it's not, it's nothing really. If y'all could smell this right now, yeah, onion powder. And then this, I put the bouillon in it because it has a nice flavor. So I put that in there, but if y'all can smell this right now, it smells delicious. Then I gotta cut up the yam. This smells so delicious. Turn it up a little bit. So we got that, got the shrimp ready. I'm gonna boil this jam. Boil the yam. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. I hope I can have saved enough of this, because, yeah. This junk is hot. Got a lot of holes in here. Now this one tastes good with that curry. This is just a water to boil it in. I'm so funny. I can't figure out the point of the thing. So let's see what we can salvage out of this. Where this black stuff is. Just cut it on off. There's something else to try to come and cut it all off. This one should be good. thing today. Probably cutting off too much, but it is what it is. Just put a little salt and pepper, salt. That's it. Cooking down. So it's cooking down. Alright. Whew, help us, Lord. Faithful and true. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay. Here's my blender that I got from down here. Benetton blender. So y'all know that's important. When you come down here, if you're packing up stuff and you're sending this stuff down here, make sure it's not that you can't have it. Let me just say that, change that. Not that you can't have it, but obviously their plug system is different than ours. Theirs is like this, like that. So, and then ours, of course, is like this. Where am I at? Okay, like that. So, with that being said, when you're down here, and you know, don't play. All of us that call ourselves losing weight, and we're going to lose all this weight, we went, bought the juicer, bought the, the Ninja blenders, and all of that stuff. Only to have used it probably that first week that we decided we was going to be on that journey, and then we just have it for whatever. But nonetheless, we spent a lot of money on it. I know I did. And so what I'm saying with that is you can bring them. You can't use them until you build your house, and you just have to get, I'm not sure what that, it's a 240, 110, something, I don't know, something like that. But when you get your house built, that's all that is. You're able to put that plus, that's the socket inside of your home. So it's not that you can't bring them, just when you first come you won't be able to use them. You have to wait till you build your house. So you can bring them, you know, and if depends, you know, it depends on you. If you want your whole house and your money is that way, and you want your whole house with both plugs, theirs and ours, then you just, you know, you pay the money and you get your whole house made up that way. If not, like me, the only thing I'm going to do is my kitchen. My kitchen, and I made you one in my living room just because I bought a TV down here. So I may just do like that, 3. 2 in my kitchen. I don't even need 2 in my kitchen, to be honest, because I already bought most of the rest of the stuff I've already bought with their plug system down here. So I just need it for like my blenders and stuff like that. So just make sure, it's not that you can't bring them, you just have to install it for the system in your house, whatever that is. Y'all see how these string beans is coming out? I'll put you up here. They're delicious. You know, just gotta taste like that. Y'all, okay, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I think we had chicken seasoning too. Go ahead. So let them cook. Let this gonna boil. Got my rice. Okay, so now let's turn back over here. Now let's focus on this Seamoss we got going here. Alright. So, with this, it's been soaking. And you see the difference, how it swelled up. When I first put it in, this is how it looks once it's swelled up. So, I'm going to drain this, and then I'll start blending it, wash it off. Okay, and remember I mixed 2 together. You have to put it in like a fine strainer. Just take it and rinse it. And I rinse it with the bottled water. Rinse it in. Then I boil water. Yeah, that's why it's the same thing. It's tough. It's still, the green beans are still tough. I don't know if I'm gonna buy them again because they don't, in the US they're not like this. I don't know what it's about. These are really still tough. I'll cook them a little bit longer. Add a little water to them so that I can cook them a little bit longer. That's what I'm going to do. Add a little bit more water. Add some anyway to be able to cook it. Now, alright, now I'm back over here. Let's get this Seamoss. So all I do is use the blender. And then I put it in blender. I made a lot. I need one. So I'll make 2 batches. Then I'll let the water heat up. And get my little jars. So I save all of my jars. Any jars that I buy, spaghetti sauce, anything like that, it's good to save those because these things come in handy. Even like this, these got the what you call this on it, the ounce and everything. And this was a spaghetti jar, and I just saved them and I use them because you know you can store and do a lot of stuff with these jars. And that's what I did. All right. So, what I'm going to do is put you guys on pause, on mute. I'll put you guys on mute so that you don't have to hear the blender screaming. If I can, put it on mute. Well, let me just stop the video and then I'll start it back. Okay, so we blended it all together. Then all I do is take it. Very good. And then I just pour them into the jar. And the reason why it's this color is because remember I mixed the red and the gold together. So that's how it comes out. Then I'll make the next batch and it comes out like that. So I'm going to use the next batch. This is good stuff, y'all. This is good stuff, y'all. And then I'll blend this. Put some more water. This is what I had before, but you see the difference in color. This was just a plain gold. This is the red and the gold mix. So that's why the colors is two different colors. potatoes is done. Not really gonna get. String beans are still cooking. I had to put some water in. I told you this. I don't know why they take so long to cook with these string beans down here. When I was in the US, I didn't have this problem. The string beans. I don't know if, like I said, they just don't be fresh, I guess. But that's fine. I'm gonna cook them like this one more time and let them fry down a little bit. And I'll just eat them. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm getting this stuff prepared. Thank you, God. That's just me, y'all, cleaning out my other jar. So I can have another jar to put some more of that Seamoss in. That's it. It doesn't even have to be all that hot. And so if you see, this is how I do the water. So I'm gonna put this one the same height as the water. Let me blend. All right, y'all. So I blended it. A lot. And then I'll make a drink out of it now, so I don't, Yeah. Now I'll add this to it, and then I'll make me a drink. So as a norm, I cut holes in the top so that they can breathe. So I've already cut the top on this. I'm gonna let them cool off. Put these over here, cool off, cool off. But for those, I'm not gonna cut the tops on those. So what I do with that is I just take aluminum foil and I cover them and I put holes in aluminum foil. And normally I put a rubber band on it. So I just put holes in it. And then I'll let them cool off, and then I put them in the refrigerator, and I put rubber bands on it. This I'm going to make a drink out of. Some cloves and stuff like that I'll put in it, and ginger. I'll make a drink, and then I'll have that. Oh, my kitchen is a mess now. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it is what it is with this. It's fine. I'm gonna eat them, that part. Alright, so let them cook just a little bit longer. It's just some of them, it's not all of them. Some is soft and some are not. Yeah. Fine. You have to cook a little bit longer. Alright, people. This is the finishing. Got my yam, shrimp, little rice, and my string beans. delicious. Well, thank you guys for watching my Sunday dinner meal and my Seamoss. I'm telling you guys, you have to just Google some things sometimes and see what this Seamoss could do for you. It's a good thing to have. So you might want to try to get y'all some and start taking it, mixing it with stuff to take it. But it's delicious. But thank you guys for spending my Sunday with me. I'm going to sit down and have dinner. I like to eat early on Sundays and try to wrap up stuff and do my laundry and get ready for my week because it's a long one. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for spending Sunday with me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.